Head coach Ryan Ritter joining us after the big win against Florida A&M. The Wildcats now 4-0 in the MEAC, win 99-81 over the Rattlers. Coach, your thoughts from tonight's game?
Just really proud of our guys' effort. We've challenged them in a lot of areas, as we've talked about the last couple days. But tonight, I thought you really saw a group that not only is believing, but they're executing now. And we talked about there's going to be plenty of energy in the building, but are we disciplined enough to play our style of basketball? And I thought specifically first half, but our guys were locked in. Defensively, we shared the ball, and just happy for our guys to see all their hard work turn into some wins, especially with a rival like FAMU.
All right, we'll open up for questions.
Coach, you guys shot way above season average from the free throw line. Have you changed anything in practice?
Again, it's just challenging our guys to be disciplined and focused and attacking one day at a time. So I don't know that we've done anything different, but maybe our accountability and our guys being locked in during practice, I think it definitely translates to the game.
Multiple guys scored in double figures tonight. As we see, Chantrez Davis, 22 points. Brandon Tam was always 20 points. But other guys really stepped in today and scored in high figures as well. Talk about that, how they share the basketball a little bit.
Yeah, another night with more than 20 assists. We had 25 assists as a group. Our Isaiah Bailey leads us with 8. Malik has 7. We got multiple guys on this team that can score the basketball. And they have to sacrifice a lot of nights because we have a lot of guys that are capable, but they don't get to score as much. So I thought tonight you just saw guys not do anything out of the ordinary, but they just got a chance because of the way the defense was, that they could showcase their offensive ability, and they executed when they had the opportunity. So we know those dudes are capable. Tonight they showed it in a big time game.
Coach, you're 9-9 for the season right now. The Wildcat fans haven't seen that in a long time for men's basketball. What do you think that means to the fans?
Well, we appreciate our fans. I've been saying it since day one. This is one of the greatest college atmospheres that you're going to see. And we weren't going to judge this season on wins and losses. It's about building a culture and trying to lay a foundation for the future. But to see wins on the board and see our fans excited, I'll tell you, it's a good feeling walking in that locker room.
Coach, 50 rebounds to 26. You guys really hit the glass, especially in the first half, basically the whole game, but it set the tone. Talk about that.
Well, I'm glad somebody noticed that, because rebounding is, if there's one thing in college basketball I love, it's rebounding. And our guys work on it. it's something that we work on, we put a priority. And if you look, we're one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the country and one of the best total overall rebounds. So to look on that and see a 50-26 advantage, I think you have, in order to be a great defensive team, you've got to find some guys that can grab big two-handed rebounds at the end of possessions. And so it's been a focus all year, and love the fact that it's coming to the front now.
How much did this win actually mean to you guys and the whole team in Wildcat Country? Because this is a rival. It means a lot to everyone. Everyone looks forward to this in the spring semester. So how much did this win actually mean toward you guys and moving forward? Because you guys are now 4-0 in the conference.
Well, it's huge. It's funny. This is my first time being involved in the rivalry. Growing up in Daytona Beach, I've watched it from afar, and always rooting for Cookman. That's my hometown. So to be involved in it, to see what it means, just to see people's faces when you get a chance to beat FAMU, our guys are excited, and it's huge, because sometimes you can win one or lose one, and maybe that momentum either drags you forward or maybe puts you behind. And I think a game like tonight, where we were clicking, hopefully that can carry over into Monday and then the rest of the conference schedule.
Did anything change during practices leading up to this game, this big game? Did you go harder, anything, work on more drills, concentrate on anything specifically for this game?
That's a great question. We're kind of in the mode where we're playing every Saturday and Monday right now. So we had a tough travel day on Tuesday, but we had an extended time to practice with Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And you got to give our guys credit, as they have come locked in. They've been extremely focused. And so I don't know that the workload has changed, but to be able to practice 3 days in a row is a good change from the fall, where we were getting limited practice time. So definitely think it showed out there tonight.
What is the overall team goal moving forward? Undefeated in the conference, doing almost nearly the impossible, trying to stay undefeated in the conference. What is the overall goal going forward?
Yeah, our goal is, it sounds cliche, but we say it every day, to go 1-0. And we didn't beat FAMU tonight. We beat them on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in preparation. We've got an unbelievable strength coach that we utilize at the highest level. So when you talk about how are we able to kind of get those rebounds and execute that way. It's not just on Saturday when the lights go on and everybody wants to play. So our overall goal, it hasn't changed since the beginning of the season. Our goal, like everyone else, is to win the MEAC. And I don't have any reservations saying that. Is that hard and is that attainable? I think it's both hard. I do think it's attainable, but we've got quality programs. So it's the goal. I think everybody that puts on the uniform is to go out and win your conference championship.
Last question for Coach.
Coach, you're playing Stetson on Monday. What are you expecting from your guys, and what are you expecting from that matchup?
Well, I'm really anxious to see our guys tomorrow. We've won 4 in a row. There can be some complacency, and so I'm really anxious to see how we come in tomorrow for our recovery lift at 11 o'clock, and see how we can really focus in and have a good work day in preparation for Stetson.
Thank you.
All right,
you.
thank you, Coach.
All right.